What's going on, guys? I am DItto Sniper here, and today I'm going to review the totally brand new Nerf Tricera-blast, if that's what you call this.
Bruh.
Is the first ever blaster in the DinoSquad series. So the DinoSquad blasters are finally out in Singapore, and you can find them over your shops everywhere. But there is the third blaster, which is the Rex Rampage, which is a Toys R Us exclusive. So you can only find those in Toys R Us. Oh, I also made a separate video on the trip to Toys R Us, which is gonna appear somewhere here. Okay. So now, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Unbox the thing, so let's just snip it into it. And included in this blaster are the blaster itself, the darts, and instructions. So I just want to point out that it is almost no plastic packaging and wrapping in the box. There is no plastic at all, not even a single scrap. So it saves the environment. So that's a plus. So now going over the blaster in detail. This blaster is a front-loading 3-shot blaster. So you can load 3 darts simply like this. And it's simulating a Triceratops and a shotgun look of it. The trigger pull is very light, but it's still a good one. The grip might be slightly a little too uncomfortable for some users, as it is a little bit of an angle like those of a shotgun, but it's okay. Once you get used to it, it's quite comfortable. But then the stock, however, is terrible. If you see, there is some flex on it, so you have some bad time having some control on it. And then, if you can tell, it's actually kind of short, so when you're doing it, it kind of feels cramped into it. So it might be not that good for some users. But for me, I just like to shoot it from the hip. And then just to point out, the only purpose of the stock is just to store these little mini darts. But it can store a whole lot of darts. It can store a total of 12 darts. And it only includes 12 of these darts, but these are just elite darts. So they are compatible with any of your elite blasters, and these darts are also compatible with your elite blasters. And if you are a try-hard nerfer, you should not use these horns as like a spear or anything, because these are hard plastic. So if a friend or another player, they might get an injury or a severe one. So it's better if you don't like use this. Just keep it by your side and make sure it doesn't touch everyone. So keep a distance with your friends while playing with these horns. because they are really sharp and they're made of plastic. So if you're ramming it into somebody, they might have a very serious injury. Because this is a Nerf blaster, the logos are only painted on the right side, as you can see, but not available on the left side, which is such a shame. I wish that was on both, so it would look better in terms of look wise. Okay, because it's really like a fancy looking blaster with the Triceratops look and then the shotgun grip and stuff like that. Now the hammer. So this hammer makes it a better blaster, so you can shoot this blaster while one-handed. So if you are like holding another blaster, you can just grab this out and then you can just pull this single-handed. And it shoots pretty well too. And just to point out, this is the only blaster which is hammer primed and shoots 3 darts at one time. And to load this blaster, you simply pull the horn and then it opens up the front jaw, and then you just simply take 3 darts and you load them inside the barrels, and then you just slowly but surely pull this back, and then you prime the blaster and then you're ready to fire. And then just to mention, there is one sling mount here, so you can mount it up with a sling and then just tuck it next to you and have a good time nerfing. And just to let you know, it sometimes shoots 2 darts on the second fire with extra darts. And then the second, it shots both at one time. So if you are using extra darts, please note that you can only shoot 2 times, as most of the times the second fire will just shoot 2 darts at one time. Okay, so now that was enough of the explanation of the blaster, as this blaster has not much to cover. And now let's get into the firing demo. So enjoy. Alright guys, firing demo of this thing, and now let's just get right into shooting. Shooting with elite darts. So overall, I think this blaster, I would say, if you are looking forward to a fun and you want a hammer prime blaster like this, maybe blaster is a good choice for you. And as always, the purchase link is in the description down below. And it's just really fun blaster to use overall. And I think this is more for those younger people. And that's all I can say for this blaster. There's not much to say here. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.